Dear friends, hello. Thank you for watching me today. I'm David Afromov, and today I'm gonna answer the best question in the world. So what's gonna be next? What's gonna happen? How's the company gonna change? So what we have? Okay. So first of all, thank you really much. Really thank you from bottom of my heart for your support, for your emails, for this month was terrible. But without your help, I don't know how they will survive. So first of all, I'm sorry the prices for sets and large size paintings went up. I can do nothing about it. On Monday, price gonna go up for everything else. I trying, but we're pretty large company. We have basically not only in art, like in printing, in phone cases, and all people that like management, they push to increase prices. I don't want. Basically, maybe me and my father, we were always the persons that don't want to increase prices. So now I fought and I won till Monday. Paintings created by my father, recreations and originals, are sold on the same price as always. So here is a link in the post. You can order these paintings, whatever price they are listed. Because you can see the sets went down to $900 from $200. Super large sizes, $700 for $250. So it's a huge raise. Monday, the pieces that cost today $240 going to be $700 also. We don't have them many. This is a problem. If we had them many, or my fathers that can paint and sign, probably the price would stay the same. But now, unfortunately, I cannot keep it more than till Monday. So if you're still interested in my father's work, if you still want to add something to your collection, it's the best time to do it. It's unique time because now these pieces are available. It's unique pieces signed and done by my father. Also, we listed paintings of our studio, of the studio artist. These paintings are listed on the site, and you can order them at a price $109. So from Monday, prices on the studio work gonna double, and Afromov works also gonna go much, much higher. I'm sorry, but now it's like, I hate these promotional speeches, honestly, but it's true. Yesterday, I told we're going to increase prices, and some people, come on, you say it all the time, like you read your promotions. We had a lot of, and by 12 o'clock in the midnight, team of my developers sit on the side and within 20 minutes increase the prices. Boom. This is what happened. And this is going to happen on Monday with other pieces. So my advice, if you love my father's work, time to get it. Studio works, they're beautiful. The students doing fantastic, tremendously good job, but again, they're limited. So if you give them a lot of orders, we're not going to be able to accept more, and price go up. This is life. This is how it's working. But till Monday, I keeping the prices. It was like, usually everybody does whatever I say, but now it was a big pressure, and I won. I always win. I won, and I told my father wanted to have his collectors, regular people. We don't work with millionaires. Maybe I would love to, but I don't have them as a clients. But my father wanted each house have his own his painting, handmade painting. It's his legacy to create painting in every house. Also, I screen all the orders from the last months. All the gallery owners that bought paintings, order cancel, money refunded. You receive phone call from me. I call personally for each one of them and explain nicely that it's not good to make profit of death of the artist. We don't increase prices because we want people have it, not because somebody going to invest now $50,000, buy 200 paintings and then sell them on eBay or Amazon 10 times more expensive during a couple months. No. So I see it, and trust me, I know how to say real collector or art gallery. Thank you to Google. So a real collector, he gonna treasure it, and this is what my father were creating this painting for. for treasure, so people can treasure them, not for somebody going, oh, it's nice deal. Oh, Afromov passed away, so now the price will go up. So let me buy it cheap and resell it more expensive. It's not a stock market. Theoretically, he's right. Practically, I'm not going to allow it to happen. My father wanted paintings going to be in a single-family homes or in on private collectors. This is what's going to happen. You know, I'm still in charge. Let's say it this way. So when I was counseling the gallery orders, like some gallery called me and said, "You're nuts. Why are you doing it? What's the reason? We can buy more students work. We can work." I don't want. The reason my father never wanted to work with galleries. Same me. I am his second part, let's say this way. Best friend, son. And I also don't want to work with galleries. This is why I cancel orders of $50,000. Just refund. Even PayPal called me. Why refunding? Is there any issue? I said, it's not, it's a retail sale. We don't offer wholesalers anymore, no. You know, 2 months ago, when the sales were bad, I was running towards this, everybody like, come on, guys, you know, your father paintings, you know, we better buy some knockoffs from China. It's cheaper. Okay, and now they come to me, and I don't want to work with them because I want to work with you. Directly with the buyers, directly, never middleman. So the prices, even if they're gonna increase, they're not gonna increase dramatically like a gallery does. One gallery tell me, okay, I pay you $200 because I planning to sell 4,000. What? You pay me 200 and you're gonna list at 4,000, so some poor guy gonna buy from you for 4,000? No way. We just sell directly. Also, we report all illegal sellers. All sellers on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, everywhere. The sellers is not authorized by us, we report them. No mercy. Before that, you know, I was listening stories like, oh, you know, I sell your father fakers because, you know, I need to make some living, and please, I'm going to remove it, don't report me. Now, no mercy. I even don't contact, I just report. And what's mean report? On Amazon, immediate suspension. On eBay, suspension. I think everywhere suspension. So they lose their privilege to sell. And today, it's not something like it was a long time ago, like 25 years ago. Come on, it was suspended on eBay, you open new account with new email. Like it was over there, it was a Wild West at that time. But now, no, it's very complicated. And especially Amazon Prime, we suspended one company that does paying by numbers. It was on Amazon Prime. So basically Amazon confiscated all the stock, a lot of merchandise, because they did paying by numbers and didn't pay us royalties. Also, some of my partners, this is like ridiculous. People that I know in decades, they stop sending royalties. I ask why. You know, your father passed away, so his work is not public domain. You know, we are civilized people. We register the trademark and copyright at the very moment. So, like each painting that were created, registered. Trademark registered. We did trademark registration in Mexico 10 years ago, in the States 6 years ago. We even have trademark in China. It's helped us to remove China fake paintings if they do. So, why you don't pay me? I don't know. Well, okay, I send you next week. So today I told even my attorneys to put pressure even on our partners that forgetting about us. So Afromov, it's sold only by Afromov or authorized people like iCanvas, Great Big Canvas. They sell prints and posters, Fine Art America. You know, art.com, like places where we sell prints. But oil on canvas sold only here, only through me, not through anybody else. And today, for you, it's a big chance. I spoke it yesterday, and when yesterday people contacted me and telling me, hey, David, like, I want to buy painting, and why price increase today? This is what I said in the email. I am not lying to the buyers. I telling the truth. The price gonna increase. It's not marketing something like to sell something strategy. No, my father wanted this painting to be sold. He wanted they're gonna be with you. This was his goal. So this is why today I was like screaming. I'm not allowed. I'm sorry, my mom called. Алло, у меня шоу сейчас. Yeah, my mom said she's seeing my show. I can see she is here, she logged in, so, but why need to call? It's okay, my mom. You understand, you all have moms and you also moms maybe. So my goal is to do whatever my father wanted. It's to bring his paintings to the people. And now, it's also very interesting. Rumors like, who was your father? He's American artist, international artist, Russian artist, Israeli artist. He's Mexican artist. He chose Mexico for his place to live. He chose Mexico because he loved the atmosphere of the Caribbean. He loved mariachi. He loved Mexican food. And he buried here. He lived here and he passed away here. So in my opinion, he is Mexican artist. This is like my answer to the question, because some people ask, so who's your father? Mexican, Russian? First of all, he's Jewish. He is Jewish artist that lived in Mexico, and he loved Mexico. He loved Mexican culture, so you can call him Jewish Mexican. But don't call him Belarusian artist, because he left Belarus over 30 some years ago, never came back. His journey was to journey for the light. He was looking for light and for the freedom, and he found it here. So now I'm doing a lot of interviews these days, and basically main question, who was your father? He's a citizen of the world. He is a citizen of Israel. He is a Jewish. It was the first place. Then I think he's Mexican artist, because his cats, mariachi cats, were created here. His most impression paintings were done here. He started to study people here. Why? Because he had this feeling that he needed to help artists to study art. It's all happened here. So it's a place that he loved. My air conditioner, too hot. This is a negative part, it's too hot here. But he loved when it's hot. So it's something that he did for the people. I think he is Israeli Mexican, Jewish Mexican, I don't know. But don't involve Belarus, because Belarus, he born there, but he died here. He created this art here. He studied and teaches his people here. And legacy of Afromov go from here. He loved Florida. But when he came to Mexico, he told me, yeah, I want to buy a house here. They were working with my mom. Now I'm making some short movie for about 1 minute. It's called Life of the Afromov. He loved to walk with my mom, on the beach. We have here at the Quinta Avenida. And he loved to be here, because he all the time says, it's so beautiful, it's so relaxing. He was so enjoying the life in here. So his paintings like mariachi cats, it's a phenomenal artwork. All the music cats, it's all influence of Mexico. When you're walking on the street and you see mariachi singing songs, it's here in Playa del Carmen. He was, it was like a puzzle when he arrived here. He fit to the place. But he's an international person. He traveled a lot. He was everywhere. We were changing his passport a couple times. In 2 years, one time, only because there's no place to put stamps. But he lived here and he buried here. So I contacted even Wikipedia to do the changes, because, I don't like the way it's presented. It should be presented as a truth, not as a some body that put, Belarusian artist. When he left Soviet Union, it even was no country like Belarus. It was a republic. It was a part, it's like a state. Like state Florida, state Texas, it was Belarus state. It was no country. Country become later. So he cannot be artist of the country that become later. You understand what I mean? So today, it's your day. You have this chance to have his real painting with his real signature. I put the link on the post. Any questions, I'm going to be happy to answer anything, because my job is to promote my father's name. My job to bring his legacy to life, so people are going to be able to see as much possible his painting in their houses. I spoke about it yesterday, and I also tell you today, because some people, they think they're very smart. They ask me they think crazy question like, how are you going to distinguish it's your father or Chinese knockoff? I touch it, I see the difference. Again, I'm going to show you. This is his last painting. You can see it's way to heaven. The lights that bring you up. He didn't know he dying, but he felt something. But when you touch it, you feel the real work. Nobody can create similar unless the person study under my father's supervision at least 10 years. He was teaching his students more than teaching usually doctors, lawyers. 10 years of education, only after 10 years, he allowed to do something on their own. Because when you touch it, I close my eyes, I touch it, and I feel the painting, I feel the energy. This cannot be forged, not possible. If some genius can forge it, he never gonna sell for the price we do. He would say, I'm a genius, I did something genius. And this, if you have your painting in your home, just take it from the wall and touch it. And you will feel the energy of the artist, you will feel it. And this is not possible to replicate. So this is why I hate to work with galleries, because they don't care about it. The only thing they care to buy cheaper, to sell more expensive, and to put you in slavery immediately. Like one gallery yesterday. I spent with you $5,000, so now you have the obligation. I said, what? You bought the merchandise, paintings, and I have obligations. My only obligation to ship it to you. No, you need to change the description. Another is going to help me to sell. I said, remind me order ID. Order refunded, and you can go from my site. This is my answer to the galleries. Don't even bother. You didn't need us before, now we don't need you. This is my answer to the galleries. Before that, me and my father, I was kid, running after them. Please, take the painting. Please, give it a chance. No, it's not the best one, I give you $5, $20. Gallery in Florida, I think they bankrupt a long time ago. They offered me $25 for painting large size. You know what? I sold it. Why? Because I needed to make a living, at least to buy food for my 2-month-old daughter that's now going to college. And where they are? Out of business, because they don't understand artists. Gallery, who they are? Real estate agent for the art, but real estate agent charge 6%, 7%. And gallery, they charge 600%. What you tell to real estate agents that come to sell your house and tell you, okay, I would sell your house, but in only one term, you give me full exclusivity. And how much you want for your house? $100,000. I give you 10,000. Everything else is mine because I have a client, What do you say is this person? In good case, you will say you're nuts and you laugh. And what I say, this is the same as galleries. They come to you, they take your possession, and inflate prices. This is why I'm not working with them, and no orders. I have some galleries that bought paintings from us some time ago. Of course, they have it. They can sell it in the store, but I also control it. And if somebody send me a message, let's say one gallery, I believe in San Francisco somewhere, no, Texas, they bought a recreation and they listed them as an originals, and people bought from them. I helped them to file the complaint to Better Business Bureau because of the scam. I sold it as a recreation. They have a certificate of recreation, and they're selling it as unique original. Now, after my father passed away, I control the market. And when he was alive, he also was trying to do it, but I also needed to sell his works. Now, it's few paintings left, and I believe today, after my show, I see now 88 people from Facebook on the site. The amount of painting gonna go down. I'm gonna concentrate, I'm gonna dedicate my life to continue legacy of my father, to make sure that real people gonna have his paintings. I'm going to make sure that God will not inflate prices. I'm going to make sure it's not going to be scam about it. Because, tonight I received an email. Oh, I read some horrible story about your company on the internet. And I decided to cancel because what you going to ship me? Usually I try to explain, but I'm sorry, I answered the question. Ellison, artistic canvas or museum wrap? Artistic canvas. Go with artistic canvas, you're going to have more options. In the future, museum wrap, the painting will not be already wrapped on the museum 1.5 inch stretcher bars, and in the future, if you need to change something, frames, it's be more expensive than to deal with just a canvas. That's my opinion. But if you want to have something that you can hang immediately, and you know for sure you're not going to touch it for 5 years to change it, then museum wrap is better. So, of course, there is a lot of rumors about us on the internet. First of all, the .com company. .com company, it's been huge traffic. About 1 million people a year coming to the site. Try to imagine the store, department store where you have 1 million people coming during the year. It's like a Walmart, little smaller. It's a lot. So, not all people are nice. Some people, I call them smartass. They think they know something, and they start to put like a blogging. Some people it's a competitioners. 99% it's a competitioners. Other artists, they cannot work as my father good. They just jealous and they want to say some bad stuff. I hate people like this. If you cannot paint like him, just be quiet, study. Like we had it on Etsy. The artist, my father passed away on 19th. We reported we tell it on 20, and I didn't even log in on Etsy till probably August 30. So some artist saying, "So your father passed away. Why you sell his art on Etsy? What's the reason?" I said, "Well, I have the right. I have the painting." He reported us over there at the same day. So it's told me we received a report like your father passed away. So can you imagine how evil you need to be to do the report on persons that passed away, to tell them, hey, he passed away, yeah, and by your regulation you cannot sell it there. And when I spoke with Etsy, of course they didn't suspend my account. They gave me a couple options. We were thinking like 10 days, and then I decided to close, together with them, to close the store because I don't have much merchandise. I really don't have. I decided to concentrate selling enough of that come. So this artist is from Netherlands, I think. She's like, how evil you need to be to report person after he passed away. What's the reason? Also, people buying, let's say on AliExpress, knockoffs of my father. Of course, they receive, you can imagine what. And of course, the painting going to be bad quality, but why to send complaint about us? It's the same as you buy fake Rolex on Chinatown, or I don't know, on the street somebody come to you and say, hey, here's a Rolex, you can buy it cheap. Who's passed away. You can buy it very cheap. And then after 5 minutes, the Rolex is not working. So what, you're going to complain to the Rolex company? You're going to go to the complaints, to the board and say, oh, I bought a Rolex, it's not working. Cheap material, cheap. Of course not. Even if you're going to do it, same as us. People buy, I don't know where. Each report online that I see, I ask, give me the invoice number, order ID, please. You think I received one, only from one person that bought an original for $100 on the promotion, and he didn't like it. I don't know why. So we decided to exchange it. We shipped a new one. He received it and put a complaint. Okay. Also, complaint person bought one painting and received another. This is a shipping mistake. But give us a chance to fix it. It's very simple. Hey, David, I bought Ali by the Lake. I received Melody of the Night. Why? I'm not happy. Sure, sir. You know what's going to be my answer. Please keep Ali by the Lake as a free gift, and we're going to send the Melody of the Night as soon as possible. This is how I resolve any issue. Oh, I bought an original. I got a recreation. We had this issue end of the last year. The shipping company changed 14 orders. You know what's happened? Here's a full refund. You can keep the recreation, and you can choose any original of the site, and we're going to send it to you as a free gift. 14 originals I gave to the people. Super expensive one, only because of the shipping mistake. Each company can make a mistake. But in case if we done something wrong, my phone is here. It's available almost 24/7. You just call me and I say, hey, I'm happy to fix it. This is my job. This is why I'm here for it. So also question about why coupons not working. How is connected to death of your father? Very simple. It's not connected to death of my father. It's connected to this, that painting's going to go. And I don't want to give extra discount. I'm not increasing prices. This is good. Take a look. Yesterday, the person that bought sets for 200, today it's 900. And it's not going to go down, I promise, because sets are done 100% by my father. Same now with the paintings and the slings. So my advice, if you didn't purchase yet my father's artwork, go for it. Trust me, you'll not regret it, because it's a beautiful art, and he put all his soul toward it. He put all his soul toward our company. So please send me your comments, send me your questions. I know it's a Friday midday and the people busy, but I love to talk. You know me. So the link is there. Link on top, it's painting created by my father. Link down, it's studio works, copies done by students of Leonid. Copies, they trying to do as much as closer to original. So their job not to create something new in the recreation like my father did. Let's say he take recreation alley by the lake and he do something similar. No, their job to do it identical as much as possible. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm David Afromov. I need now going to pick up my daughter from the school. I see everybody in a couple hours.